signs, it's Kay from Kay Loves Tarot. Right then, you guys are doing Libra, Gemini and Aquarius mid-months. These are resonating from yesterday, from the 12th, right up until the 20th of November. So we're going just under that 2-week period. So let's get started, you guys. I'm doing Libra first. Just move my coffee out the way. So these are mid-months. They're all sun, moon and rising. 12th to the 20th of November for Libra. Libra. Okay, that definitely wants to come out. The 3 of Wands in the reverse. The Emperor. The Queen of Pentacles, the Star, the Knight of Wands, the Hierophant, the Queen of Wands reversed, and the Ace of Wands. Okay, you guys, I do think this is more of a... How can I put this? I think some of you are involved in age gap relationships, okay? It could be either way round, but from the way I'm looking at this more specifically, I'm wondering if it's the guy that's older than the... Either way you look at it, someone's older than the other, much older. I've got here intuitive nudges. Libra. Make the effort. Retreat. One more. Getting to know each other. Alright, I'm going to clarify a little bit with these. They're the Klimt Golden Pocket Edition tarot cards. I don't read reversals with these, just letting you know. Okay. Interesting. Huh. I'm seeing a bit of conflict here, okay, surrounding an age gap relationship, and it's strange, really, because someone's afraid to commit. Someone's really afraid to commit. From the initial outlook, Libra, I'm sort of seeing here, okay, you're no longer waiting around. I think you guys are just fed up. I think you've had enough. And I think that this was an age gap relationship. And then, you know, I've got 2 Ace of Wands here, okay? And in this one, the woman's depicted as pregnant. So some of you could have gotten pregnant from someone older, or an older guy's gotten a younger woman pregnant, okay? But otherwise, it's the resident boner card for me. You know what I mean? It's having sex before a relationship is established. You know what I mean? I have the Queen of Pentacles with the 10 of Wands there, so I'm sort of thinking it's become a burden. The sexual relationship itself has become a burden. Either someone wants more commitment and someone else doesn't. They just want the nookie. And then I've got the Star with Justice, and I'm thinking, you know what? This situation needs to be fair. It needs to balance out. Someone's got hopes, dreams, desires, wishes. It's looking favourable at this point, don't get me wrong, but I think that for someone to get their own way, someone else has got to be let go of. I have the 5 of Wands with the Knight of Wands. So someone's arguing because somebody's not consistent. There's arguments and conflict because someone's in and out and in and out and in and out. They're saying they come in, then they cancel at the last minute, and we're starting to get suspicious. The Hierophant with the Nine of Swords is anxieties over commitment. And then I've got the Queen of Wands with the World. I mean, this situation that's got to end. It's reached its course, I think. The Queen of Wands is the kind of energy in the reverse where it brings out the worst in you. Are you dealing with a fire sign or an earth sign that's extremely angry? Or you could be seeing two different women or two different men, you know what I mean? There could be multiple people involved in this. It could be a three-way situation. I've got the Death card over the Ace of Wands, so somebody clearly does not want this to continue. And usually when I see the Death card, I think you're ending something to start something else. You know, it's like out with the old and with the new. And I'm wondering if we want to be with, for argument's sake, the Queen of Pentacles, but we're going to end up upsetting the Queen of Wands if we do. I feel like that's what this is more about. Like ending a relationship to start something new. Or ending a sexual relationship to start a full committed relationship. But we're very much afraid to do that at this point, Libra. For those of you cross-watching a Libra, I'm just going to say it. Some of you, yes, you've got competition. Because that Five of Wands right there can indicate competition. If you're a Libra and you've got other options, I would say do it as smoothly as possible. Obviously, don't enter a relationship if you're not happy or you don't think they're going to make you happy. If it is just sex, it's just sex. Let them down gently. But if and if you know, wanting to start something new with someone else, make sure that the slate is wiped clean first to avoid this Five of Wands energy, this conflict. It'll ease your anxieties too. If you're cross-watching this though, try not to let this situation bring out the worst in you. Accept it for what it is. I just see it as a three-way situation straight up, and someone wants to commit elsewhere and it's just not possible because we've still got this person who's emotionally attached even though it's just sex, and it's a little bit slapdash all over the place, Libra. It's really messy. Here I've got intuitive nudges. I'm just going to read the card. It says intuition is the language of the soul. We're all born aware with a profound sense of inner knowing. Intuition is one of the greatest gifts we possess, which keeps us connected to our higher selves, the universe, and to our divine spirit. I think this is just saying, listen to your intuition with this one. It's going to be spot on at this point. I'm going to say the retreat card is more about retreating to analyse the situation, which best way to go about it without major confrontations. And then here we've got make the effort to get to know someone properly before you do jump into a relationship. I'm going to say if you're going to leave someone for someone else, make sure that this person's worth it by getting to know them. But at the same time, I don't condone cheating. I don't think this is a relationship that I'm seeing, to be fair. I think it's just sexual. But at the same time, yes, you could end up hurting someone or they could end up hurting you. And it's just a simple case of trying to lessen the damage here, okay? By being honest. I think the justice there is just to remind you to be honest and just to be fair. And to try and cause as little damage as possible. I can see you definitely don't want to wait around for this though. You're definitely not prepared to wait any longer. You've had enough. To be fair, these are the energies that I'm seeing mid-month. It's not a great deal, you know what I mean? But it is what it is, Libra. Like I say, if it's not an age gap relationship here, okay, someone could be sleeping with their boss. Or the boss is sleeping with an employee when they've got their sights set elsewhere. Because the Emperor usually is an older man, but he can also indicate a boss figure as well. So, yes, I'm going to leave that there then, Libra. It seems like you guys have got some serious thinking to do. And if this hasn't resonated with any of you, please do not bitch on my comments. I do read through them. It is very, very disrespectful to the people that are going through these energies, okay? So just bear that in mind before you start leaving a load of shit on my feed. Because the ones going through this, it's a really difficult decision. It's a really difficult situation, you know what I mean? And, you know, if you're not liking what I'm saying, you're either in denial or these messages just are not for you at this time. So go check out your Gemini-Rising or go check out another reader. See if they've got the right messages for you at this time. But these are for the ones that feel the need to hear it, okay? So I'm moving on to Gemini. Let me see. Gather these back up. Oops. Right, let's take a look at Gemini. Sun, Moon and Rising. Messages for Gemini at this time. Okay, again, intuitive nudges. Interesting. That one kind of fell out. The playfulness card. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine, Gemini. Unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep the relationship going. Stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. Alright. Let's have a look for Gemini. So, the Ten of Wands, the Four of Wands reversed, the Fool reversed, the Five of Cups reversed. The High Priestess reversed, the Two of Wands reversed, the King of Swords reversed, and the Hermit reversed. All but one is reversed. So let's clarify and see if we can shed some light on this. So, Gemini. Got the Moon. And I've got here the Page of Wands. Prince of Wands it is in this deck. The Knight of Wands. The Ace of Pentacles. Interesting. I can't remember what that one is. I'll have to have a look at that in a moment. It's the only problem with the Klimt. That's why I only read them upright at the minute, because it doesn't actually say what on the minor arcana they're easy to read, but on the major arcana the images don't exactly tell you what it is. So like that could be the Star, or it could be Temperance. The Six of Swords. I think that's the World. Yep, it is. 21. And the Two of Cups. Really interesting, you guys. Right, let me just reference that, because I think it's Temperance. But we will see, because it could be the Star. You never know in this deck. Just bear with me. It's either Temperance or the Star. It's one or the other. XVII. No, it's not the Star. I think it's Temperance. Where is Temperance? Come on. There we go. XIV. Yep. I was right the first time. It's Temperance. So, sorry you guys. I have to get it right. I have to be sure. Right. And I also have the Lovers here as well. Straight off the bat, Gemini, I'm sort of looking at this thinking, you've reached the end of a journey with something. And I can't help but wonder if you're either angry about it or if you're getting cocky at this point and smug. Because the King of Swords here is your energy. And the world in the upright is actually not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing at all. I mean, for some of you, you know, there is a pregnant woman in this card, and it can depict, you know, the end of a pregnancy. You know, and the King of Swords could indicate an operation. I'm not going to lie for some of you. In that case, you know, hope everything does go well. So it could indicate someone needs a cesarean section at some point in the next 2 weeks. For example, if natural birth wasn't able to go through, and we're not happy about it. Some of you could be dealing with surgeons, etc., that you're not getting on with, and may need to see another professional. Some of you, someone may have given birth to an idea that needs to begin, and some of you are not happy with someone else's ideas. Otherwise, your words cut like a knife at the minute. So just be careful what you say, because it will be taken to heart. I see you trying to release some burdens here, okay, but what's hidden under the surface is some passionate communication that's coming in. So try not to burn bridges at this point. I have the Knight of Wands with the Four of Wands reversed. So I'm going to say this was ideas about moving, maybe hearing that you was going to move, or that you could move, and then being told, no, you're not. So that backwards and forwards kind of energy with the Knight. And I have offers coming in here, okay, with that Ace of Pentacles, whether it's work or commitment offers. And the full rest is you're not prepared to take a risk or a leap of faith on it just yet. I think you've got some regrets here, okay. Temperance kind of is about balancing out emotions, really. And learning to temper your emotions. And I think that the Five of Cups reversed is about regrets from the past. So if you've got regrets from the past and they're a heavy burden and you're really struggling to get rid of them at this point, I think you could benefit from learning to even that out a little bit, okay? Offloading, really. Maybe this is you needing, you know, basically saying, listen, you're carrying these burdens for no reason. If you just talk about it, it'll be so much easier to deal with. Especially if you're worried about your health or moving. You know, I kind of feel with this Knight of Wands, it's like running around like a headless chicken. Coming and going, and there's just no stability. So you could be travelling a hell of a lot for work at the minute and missing a family back home and stuff, and it's just not stable, and you're very much aware of that, and that's the burden. But maybe just here talking about it is what's going to help you. I have the High Priestess in the reverse. She's all about secrets coming out, and then the Lovers on top. I think this is the choice between your heart and your head. I think this is over how someone feels, or how you feel. And instead of shoving it under the carpet, you're actually you're being called upon now to talk about it. Try not, you know, the Six of Swords is for you to try not to dramatise this situation, Gemini. The last thing you want to do at this point is dramatise any situation. Don't remain stuck. Make a decision. Are you going to come out and talk about something that may have been brushed under the carpet? Are you going to actually confront it, or are you actually just going to keep it there? This is that choice with the Lovers between your heart and your head. Yes, even if you do come out, and at the minute, I just feel like someone's hiding the truth. Not so much that there's lying going on, but someone's just not willing to admit something here. And I think the reason why it's being kept hidden is because you really do love someone. And this is your realisation. The Hermit reversed is coming out and knowing what you want and where you want to go and what you want to do with it. And it all revolves around this union. This Two of Cups union. For some Geminis, maybe while you were while someone, might not be you, might be someone else that you're dealing with. I think while someone was working away, someone may have fucked up, either with money or with... I'm just going to say it for the record, Gemini, I'm not seeing physical cheating. I am seeing someone exterior having feelings and them not being reciprocated because we're already in love. But this is still a burden because maybe this person's a little bit crazy. I think basically I'm seeing a couple being affected by someone exterior who's fallen for either one of the couple. No risks have been taken. I'm going to say only a friendship was established, but someone else has took it the wrong way, and now Gemini's like, if I come out with it, someone's going to think I've cheated when I haven't. But I really do love my spouse, so I'm prepared to explain, I think. But be careful how you word it. I think your words could cut like a knife, so you really do have to choose your words carefully at this point. Whether you are the Gemini or you're involved with Gemini, tread carefully. It's a messy situation. It's basically saying don't burn bridges with your spouse just because of an idiot elsewhere, you know what I mean? If nothing physical has happened, and it's just a case of infatuation, and you've done nothing wrong, and you've not given this person any reason to think that they had a chance, then just be honest. And don't try to make this any more messy than it is. And then, intuitive nudges. Your intuition's spot on at this point, so just pay attention to it. Obviously, someone's in love, someone isn't, because they have someone else. There may have been some playfulness, but I don't see anything physical. Maybe this was just a coffee and a chat with a work colleague who's taking it the wrong way, etc., etc. And then I'll stay optimistic. I think this is what you're lacking. You're lacking optimism. Situation's really not as bad as you think it is for some of you, and it's just more a case of positive thinking is going to put this back on track. Laughing it off, really. Yeah, someone was infatuated, but I didn't get involved. They just took my friendship the wrong way, you know what I mean? And if you are the third party, the third wheel, cross-watching this, my best advice at this point would be to remove yourself from this situation and retain your self-respect. And don't upset an otherwise happy couple. Now, don't get me wrong, there could be, because the King of Swords is in the reverse, there could be some of you that come to this that, are going to say, well, someone's lied, made out the single when they're not, etc., 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 you know what I mean? Again, it's not, at this point, it's not about what he said or she said. It's not about hearsay. That is just tittle-tattle in my eyes. I'm just clearly saying, get out of the situation. Shrug yourself off, dust it off, and remove yourself from the situation. Because it will only end in tears. And from the look of this, I think this happy couple are strong enough to survive it. So the third wheel will be the one in tears, unfortunately. It's a harsh message to put across. But for those that resonate with this, they'll understand where I'm coming from. I have a strong union that just will not be rocked by someone else who thinks they're in love. It's not, it's infatuation, by the way. So yeah, that's what I've got for Gemini. It's a tricky situation. Tricky. If you've not resonated with it, or you don't like what's been said, you're either in denial or these messages are just not for you. Don't bitch on my comments about it. Just accept what is. Have respect for those that are going through these energies, and move on to your moon and rising, or go check out another reader who may have the right messages for you at this time. These are just the messages for those who feel the need to hear them at this time. Who spirit feels the need to hear them at this time as well. Right, I'm moving on. Last but not least, Aquarius. So, Aquarius. If any of you do want a private reading, feel free to email me. I'll leave my email in the description at the bottom. Aries. I wonder if some of you Aquarians are dealing with an Aries. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising. 12th to the 20th of November 2017. Aquarius. There's yours. The star. Quite nice. Nice to see that one. So let's see. Aquarius. Ouch. Seems like you're another sign that's built a rod for their own back. I've got the card New Beginnings. I'll read that to you later. Aquarius. This could be the one. Deception. And healing family issues. Interesting. Right. Let me clarify this. Okay. Couple wanted to come out there. I've got an Ace of Cups reverse way, an Ace of Cups right way. Some of you are dealing with fire signs or Libra. I've got Justice here. The Four of Wands. Seven of Swords. The Nine of Swords. The Eight of Wands. And the Nine of Wands. The Eight and the Nine of Wands. Have a sip of my coffee. Aquarius. I'm wondering if some of you have got some regrets with a fire sign. Aries, Leo, Sag. We had wishes, we had hopes, we had dreams. We just wanted to get a fair deal with something. I think the offer was put on the table. It looked good, but we didn't take it. We didn't take that chance. We didn't take that risk. Why? Because we've got regrets with someone else. I see rebuilding stability after being emotionally drained by someone here, okay? Some of you could have been dealing with a narcissist. I mean, I've got the 8 of Wands with the 10 of Swords reversed, and I just can't help but feel like them linked is possibly, you know, I mean, in this deck, the 8 of Wands is more about showing off, doing things for the wrong reasons, you know what I mean? Selfishness kind of stuff. I think that it's just about doing something for the wrong reasons here. I have the 7 of Swords, so someone's snuck off, someone's been sneaky, someone's been a sneaky piece of shit. The Ace of Cups reversed is I'm going to say it's connected to this Ace of Cups. It's on the table, but we've turned it over, we've delayed it or refused it because we're stuck in our head over this for that 9 of Swords. It's the nightmare card, it's the anxiety, the late nights, not being able to sleep, worried about something. There is a brand new opportunity, whether in work or whether in love, and we are still hung up on the past, but there is a new opportunity. Some of you are actually already in relationships while being offered something nice elsewhere. So I'm going to say some of you have turned these offers down, but now you're regretting turning it down because this person would have actually made you happy. But you chose to stay in the relationship that you're in. I'm going to say for sneaky reasons. So it could be for money, for a home. It was for sneaky reasons, put it like that. Or they've done this for sneaky reasons. They've had new offers of new love, but they may have turned it down. But it's been for sneaky reasons. It's not been for the right reasons. It's not for the right thing. The right thing hasn't been done. Justice is here again to say, you know what? Now's the time to protect yourself and do the right thing. Justice is here to remind you to do the right thing. And it's twice. Do the right thing. And I think here, for some of you, the right thing is to end a relationship before you jump into another. And to stop using somebody. Someone's being used. 9 of Wands has come out twice as well. Some of you could be involved with a Libra. Some of you could be involved with fire, Aries, Leo, Sag. It's either for stability, the 4 of Wands, even though our heart's not in it. Some of you it could be monetary. I've not got any pentacles here, to be fair, but because that 7 of Swords, I'm thinking sneaky reasons. What sneaky reasons? I have new beginnings. I'm just going to read you this card, Aquarius. It says everything in life is constantly vibrating and moving and therefore continuously changing and evolving. Be aware that a new beginning is on the horizon. Have courage and faith, because right now life is trying to nudge you forward and move you in a new direction. The more you go against the grain, the more messy this is going to get, in other words. A new beginning is on the horizon whether you like it or not. So it's now time to do the right thing. I have someone new coming into your life. And it does say you've already met the romantic partner you seek. So maybe this is the person that you turned down before and now you're regretting it. I have deception. You're deceiving. Some of you are deceiving the one you're with, or they're deceiving you, even though they've got someone new coming in. And I also have here healing family issues, especially if there's children involved. Some of you, this could be a childhood sweetheart that you turned down for stability with someone, even though your heart wasn't in it. It's basically saying maybe we've been living a lie, so maybe it's time to get back on track. And if you're dealing with someone who has been living a lie and they need to get back on track, I think no matter how long this has dragged on for, you can't make somebody love you. People can use you, and yeah, you can have your say, you can let them know that they've fucked you about, and etc, and etc. I don't know, I just think this is more connected to Aquarius, saying yes to someone when they should have said no, and given the one they actually want a chance. I think some of you have been in love. I just think that over the years it's dwindled and now you're regretting it. And again, this could be a family situation that needs to heal. And someone needs to remain strong. And like I keep saying, do the right thing. You know, it's hard because it's reaching out to those that are in unhappy relationships, that know the love of their life and they're not with them. And they're just accepting what's in front of them for stability. And yeah, if there's children involved, I get it. You just want to have the best life for the kids. Doesn't necessarily mean, though, that your heart's in it. And then, you know, it does beg that question. Would you rather remain miserable in a relationship or happier out of that relationship so that you can be with the one that you do love, or find the one that you do love? I'm just seeing a broken family, really. And someone new coming into the scene that's offering themselves to be everything that you want and not being able to take it because you're already involved. It's a messy, messy situation. Now, for those of you that don't resonate with this, Aquarius, then these messages clearly are not for you. So please don't bitch in the comments. Let's just show a little bit of respect for the ones that are going through this. You know, these are the most important messages that Spirit feels that Aquarius needs to hear at this point. So let's just show some respect. You can go check out Gemini-Rising or go elsewhere. Maybe another reader's got the right message for you at this time. But at the moment, this is for those that feel the need to hear it. Someone's definitely got regrets over not accepting a fresh relationship in the past. And they chose stability over love. What a shame. What a shame. Something new is coming in that's very, very appealing, whether you like it or not, Aquarius. So for God's sake, do the right thing. Don't do this anymore. Or at all. And make sure that this is a priority as well. Especially if there's kids involved. Right. I'm going to leave that there then. I'm going to wish you the best mid-month that you could possibly have, considering these energies. But yeah, if you want a private reading, I'll leave my email in the description. You can email me to book in at any time. If you want to go deeper with this or something just more personal to you and your circumstances. I'm going to leave it there then for now, you guys. So I'm going to wish, again, I wish you all the best. You take care. Bye-bye for now.